Welcome to Single Server in Excel. Today we're going to take data that goes horizontally and flip it vertically so each number of meetings and the week ending date is on its own row along with the text fields for member number, first name, last name, status. When we're done with the data, we'll go from this to this, where each member will have a single row for each week ending date and the number of meetings for that week. Why would we want to do this? Having the spreadsheet in its original form is great for ease of use for data entry and for humans to read. But what if you want to bring this data into a relational database such as MySQL, Microsoft SQL Server, or Microsoft Access, so you can do some deeper analysis by joining this dataset to other tables that might be in the database? For that to happen, you'll need each data item to be on its own row to create a unique record, or what is known as tidy data. There are other ways to do this if you know a programming language like Python, but this is single server in Excel and not single server in Python, so let's do this in Excel. Step 1 is to insert a new column between your text data and your actual data. We will need to concatenate each column with a delimiter of any kind between each column you want in your vertical dataset. Concatenate simply means to join together. You will do this by using the ampersand between each cell and delimiter in double quotes. And now you'll have a cell with each column with a delimiter between it. I chose the pipe because it's a good idea to use a delimiter that most likely won't appear within a text field like a comma or a colon. Once we're done, we'll drag this cell down to the last row. Let's name this column simply as Field. Now if you've used Excel 2003, there was an option for Pivot Table Wizard in the Data tab. If you're using a newer version, you'll either have to add it to your menu or you can just use the original shortcut from Excel 2003 to get to the Pivot Table Wizard. That shortcut is Alt-D-P. In the Pivot Table Wizard dialog box, select Multiple Consolidation Range and Pivot Table. Then click Next. Select I will create the page fields and click Next again. Select the range that goes from your field that you created with the concatenation and all the way to the end of your data. Click Add and then click Next. We'll now select New Worksheet, and then click Finish. Now you have a pivot table that looks like the original data. This is where the magic will happen. Double-click on the grand total, and a new sheet will be created with all your data in a vertical format. You'll notice that all the columns are in a single cell. Let's fix that next. Insert blank columns that equals the number of columns needed in your data. We will need 3 new columns in addition to column A that's already in our data. Column A plus our 3 new columns equals the 4 columns we need. Highlight column A, then select the Data tab. Select Text to Columns command button. Select Delimited and then click Next. Uncheck Tab and check the box for Other. And here you'll type the pipe, which is what we use as the delimiter. In the Data Preview box, you'll see how Excel will split the data in column A. Click Next and click Finished. You'll get a warning message that says there's already data here. Do you want to replace it? In this case, it's referring to column A, so click OK. Finally, let's rename our new columns. Now you have a vertical dataset that is tidy that can be imported into a relational database. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave a comment in the section below. Also, like and subscribe and click the bell icon for updates on new videos.